Welcome in everybody to this all signs reading. It's going to be an all signs reading, taking a look at your current situation and your current energy. If you're watching the playback of this video, I just want to say that everything will be timestamped down below in the comments, so you can just go straight to your zodiac sign. But yeah, this is a late night live. I figured I'd pop up and connect with you all and do a reading for you all. I hope everybody's going well. I hope everybody's doing well, especially with this moon being in Scorpio, entering in tomorrow into that first quarter moon phase. So the energy is gaining momentum with this lunation cycle. So there's things that are going to be revealing itself until we get to the peak of the full moon in Aquarius. But I hope everybody's doing well. We're just going to go ahead and begin, and we're going to get started. Of course, first we're going to begin with Aries, and then we'll go all the way to Pisces. So this is a pretty late night read, and I know notifications didn't get sent out, but we're just going to go ahead and begin. Also, as well, too, the ones that are in here, I am taking super chat questions. So if you want to send a super chat question, be sure to read the super chat rules before you send it. And yeah, I'll be taking those questions at the end of the reading. But let's go ahead and jump in here. All right. If I can put up the sign, let's see. Give me 1 second, hold on. It's gonna make me. 1 moment. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and start first with Aries. Where are we at? 2:15. All right, Aries, here we go. Oh yeah, it's been rough. This is gonna be the most frustrating month probably of the year in August. Not only that, this Mercury retrograde. Even though we just started, I feel like there's still so much more frustration to come. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump in and let's take a look here, Aries, and let's see what is going on with you right now. Can you give me a clear channel reading for Aries, please? Hello, how y'all doing? Hey, Kara. Hey, Colleen. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Jasmine. All right. Let's take a look here. Aries, you pulled the World card. I don't have my overhead cam because for some reason the camera's not working. So you have the World card, the Page of Cups, and you pulled the Sun card here. Interesting. I'm going to pull the rest of your cards here, Aries, and then we'll jump in. You pulled your own card. You pulled the Emperor here. Okay. You did pull this, you are very close to achieving your goal card. So if there's been something that you have been working toward, this card is indicating here that you're very close to achieving your goal. I'm even picking that up with your reading as well, because you do have the World card here for the overall energy. The World card is symbolic of achievement. So it's like when you've been working really hard and it's been something that you've been, putting a lot of time and effort into. Something is coming together here, something is completing. It's like usually people read the World card as like a cycle ending and a new one beginning. Yes, that's true, but it also is a card of like accomplishment. Like I'll give you an example. Like let's just say you've worked really hard to put some presentation together or something, right? And then you finish with it and then it's ready, right? That would be the World card. Anyways, that's just an example. Hopefully you can relate it to your situation. You have the Page of Cups here in your current energy at this time. Yeah, in a way, I feel like there's something here that you're doing or putting together or something that you're gearing up for here with the World card. And I feel like this is going to be something that does uplift you and does inspire you here. The Page of Cups can just be like something that's just emotionally, something that just inspires you in general to do. It's like it could even be an indication of like you just feel like a hunch to do something. Like let's just say, for example, like me, I just felt like going live tonight, and I was like kind of like a Page of Cups, right? I was just like feeling it out. And I was like, yeah, I kind of want to go live. That's like a Page of Cups energy. So I see you like kind of feeling something out here and you kind of tuning into something here that you want to move toward. You do have the Sun card here in your challenge at this time. The Sun card, it's not that you're not happy, right? Because the Sun card being the challenge. I think overall, Aries, you are happy. Now, obviously, you're probably like, well, no, I'm not that happy. But I think for the most part, it's like you are happy. And with the Sun card being here in the challenge, and even when the Sun card's in a challenge, doesn't always necessarily mean that it's negative or it's bad. Actually, the Sun card being in a challenge or reversed is always still positive. However, I feel like with the Sun card, the universe, it's like, I'm almost kind of picking up here, you may be having some pessimism or some doubt when it comes to something that you're doing or something that you're wanting to do. Maybe you're like thinking it's going to draw attention upon you, or I don't know, maybe you're kind of like self-conscious about something here, Aries. I feel like the universe is saying like to believe in yourself here. It's like to just show up and just be your Aries self, because I feel like everything else will take care of itself. You even pulled the Emperor here in the future position, so thank you for sharing, Jasmine. I really appreciate that. You have the Emperor here in the future position, which is a signifier of achievement, right? Something that you're putting together. It's like something that you're doing here and you're acting confidently on. So, and I feel like it's going to bring you closer to your goals here, even with this card you pulled. It says you're very close to achieving your goal. Let's go ahead and clarify this read. Clarify the World card here. Yeah, Queen of Cups. I feel like there's something here that you really do, because I can show you the card. I feel like there's something here that you're really cherishing and wanting to protect and wanting to create here for yourself. Clarify this Page of Cups. Clarify this Page of Cups in your current energy. Yeah, Two of Wands. Two of Wands is my card of ambition. It's like something that you're seeing here for yourself that you want to take action on. Now, some of you could have already started this process, or you're just kind of feeling that energy. You know how that Aries energy comes there. You know, when you get that spark of energy, you just act, right? I feel like that. I feel like that's something that's happening. Let's see. Clarify the Sun card in the challenge. You pulled the Ace of Wands here. Yeah, I feel like there's something here, like it's like something that you're feeling intuitively inclined to do. I feel like the universe is saying to go for it. Even with the Sun card, the Ace of Wands, it's just kind of all about your attitude, right? It's like if you just show up and expect good things, or if you just do something and expect the best, or just show up with a good attitude, I feel like things will really work in your favor here. Clarify the Emperor here. You have the High Priestess. Yeah, High Priestess deals with like that intuitive wisdom, the ability to be able to surrender and just allow yourself to, take the initiative here with the Emperor. I feel like the answers will come to you here. That's what I'm hearing. Like the answers will come to you along the way, right? Or you'll adapt to something very quickly, especially if you're kind of feeling self-conscious or maybe unsure about something. I feel like it's like as soon as you like do it, it's like you just tap right into the flow of it. So that's what I got for you, Aries. Let's go to Taurus. I'm going to try to, with these reads, I'm going to try to keep them all about 6 minutes long. So that way I'm not on here for like 2 hours. All right. Taurus, what do we got? What do we got for Taurus? All right, Taurus, what's going on? Let's see. What do we got for the Bulls here? You're welcome, Cynthia. I appreciated that. Let's see, Taurus. You pull this: confidence is your key to success. Some of you may have Aries in your placements, or you may have Aries placements, because I'm picking up sort of a similar vibe with this here. All right, what do we got for Taurus here? Kind of related to Aries a bit with the message that they got. Taurus, I feel like if there's anything that you're wanting to do at this time, I'm kind of hearing the phrase like fake it till you make it, but I'm not telling you to be fake, right? I'm almost kind of picking up here. It's like you could be having certain doubts about things, or you're wondering like how you'll come across with something. Like let's just say if you're nervous about something, I'm kind of picking up here like as long as you just like put on like that energy of confidence, I feel like nobody would ever even know. That's just like a side message here coming through. You have the Ten of Cups here, the the King of Swords, and then you have the Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah, something right now with the King of Swords I feel like you're preparing and getting ready for. No, King of Swords is like a very analytical card. It's like something that we're thinking out, right? We're kind of strategizing and planning. But it's like I feel like you already have your plan here, or you already have like the way you want to do something. The King of Swords is just like telling you to focus or stay focused here. and just to execute on what it is that you want. You do have the Wheel of Fortune here in the challenge. There could be like a timing situation. Maybe the timing here is like you're waiting for the right time, or you're preparing here, or you're getting ready for something. Some of you may be astrologers. I feel like I'm like seeing somebody look at fucking transits right now. But anyways, with the Wheel of Fortune being in your challenge, I think there's like timing with this situation here. So it's like, and I'm almost, there's this card in the Oracle deck that I have. I don't have it out right now, but it's like, it's a critical timing card, and it deals with like your own judgment and the way you're perceiving things. Whenever the timing is ripe here for something, I feel like the universe is like wanting you to act here. This could be something that you know is coming up, or this could just be something that like it just like the wheel kind of turns to you, and it's like, okay, you know, now it's your turn here to act on something, Taurus. And I feel like as long as you show up with confidence, or you act with confidence, I feel like things will be fine. You do have the Ten of Cups here for the overall energy, so I feel like whatever it is that you're envisioning for yourself, or something that you're wanting to accomplish, or wanting to come together in a successful way, I feel like it will. Clarify the future position, or not clarify, the future position, you have the Eight of Swords. All right, this is where free will comes into the question. All right, Eight of Swords, King of Swords here. I feel like the universe is saying not to overthink something. You're a lot more smarter, and you're a lot more prepared than you even know. Sometimes we can get in our own minds about things with the Eight of Swords, and it puts us in self-analysis, or, you know, analysis paralysis. I feel like the universe is saying to trust in your wisdom, like to trust in your confidence, like to trust in, just don't overthink something here. Because I'm kind of seeing like you overthinking something. The Wheel of Fortune is saying you're going to possibly miss your opportunity or your chance with something if you don't take the initiative. I'll give you an example. Like sometimes, okay, I'm just exposing myself here. Sometimes when I want to do something, right? Like let's just say, like when I want to do a video about something, and it's kind of something different from what I usually do, and I'll know everything I want to say, but like when it comes down to it, sometimes I get stuck in self-analysis paralysis. I'm pretty sure some of you have gone through that. But really, it's just about when you overthink things, or you think too long, it's like you can get in your own head. I feel like the universe is saying not to get in your own head about something. And the Ten of Cups being here for the overall energy, I think things will turn out a lot better than you expect. Clarify the Ten of Cups in your current energy, or sorry, for the overall, you have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Cups is like creating, you know, it's like, it's manifestation, right? It's taking what you're ideally envisioning for yourself, and Page of Pentacles is like putting in that practical work behind it to like create it here. So it's like you have the vision, Ten of Cups, you have the vision. Page of Pentacles here, it's like now it's just about practically doing what is necessary so you can bring that vision into the material reality here. Clarify the King of Swords in your current energy. You have the Ace of Cups here. Yeah, it's like something that you enjoy, right? Something that you're thinking about, something that you're preparing for. It's like you're in an energy of being ready. Like Ace of Cups, King of Swords is like, all right, I'm ready. Like, you know, like I feel like the timing is right, or I feel like I want to do this, or I want to execute on this. Why the Wheel of Fortune in the challenge? You have the Tower. Okay, I'm going to make a prediction here. Some of you, there may be a delay with something. Maybe something here that you're preparing for. And just take this with a grain of salt. Maybe something that you're preparing for, maybe like something gets delayed, or something comes up, and maybe you have to postpone something, which probably puts you in this Eight of Swords energy. But if that's not you, I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower being here in the challenge, that it's almost in a way, I think you're fearing like the worst case scenario here. Or you're like feeling like it's not going to turn out the way you want, and everything's just going to, you know, go bad or go wrong here, which is kind of putting you in energy of inaction with this Eight of Swords. I feel like you can easily avoid this, right? Never let tarot be something that seals your fate. That's not how it works, right? You do have the free will. And if anything, tarot is like guidance. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. You have the Seven of Swords here. Yeah, it's almost like I feel like I see you overthinking something here in the future, Taurus. I think you can easily move around this. Eight of Swords, Seven of Swords, we feel like it's like, oh no, hold on, I need to go back and I need to relook at things, or I need to take a deeper look at things, or I'm not ready. Like I need to, you know, because the Seven of Swords could sometimes mean like being avoidant. It's like avoiding something, right? Because maybe you're afraid of the outcome of something. But I think the outcome with the situation is going to be a lot better than you expect. I do see some of you here maybe having to like legitly like rethink your plans or something being delayed here in the future. But I feel like it gives you time here with the Seven of Swords to maybe figure out a better way of doing something. So if something does get delayed, I feel like it's because it's like, well, the best way to look at it is like, okay, I have a chance here to maybe do something differently, or it's like flipping a negative into a positive. Like I have a chance here to maybe do something differently, or now I have more time to take a look at something else. So, but I feel like with this confidence is your key to success. It's like the universe saying like not to doubt yourself. All right, so that's what I got for you, Taurus. Let's do Geminis. Where are we at? All right. Geminis. I have to write down the timestamps. All right, here we go. Taurus. Or Gemini. Whoops. All right, Geminis. You did pull this, your hard work is paying off. So if you have been working extremely hard, I feel like the universe is saying here, like you may already be seeing some of this. Oh, I gotta change the sign, whoops. Oh, Geminis are gonna kill me. If you have been working really hard, I feel like your hard work is paying off. Even if you haven't been seeing the results, it's like, I feel like you are creating some form of a ripple effect here, that soon you will be able to see like your hard work paying off. Some of you could already be seeing this now. So the universe is encouraging you here to like keep up with what you're doing. All right, Gemini, what do we got? You pulled the Ten of Cups, the Five of Wands, and you pulled the Queen of Pentacles here. For some of you, there could be a big emphasis on family at this time, or just your close network of support, right? And family doesn't just have to be blood, right? But I do feel like for some of you, like it is like your blood family. But overall, when it comes to the Ten of Cups, with your overall energy in regards to you, the Ten of Cups is the bigger picture of things, right? It's the big vision that you have, or it's just something that you're envisioning for yourself. Like for instance, if you have some form of a vision to like, it could be something simple, right? Like let's just say it's like making a YouTube video and then like putting it out there, then like you receiving like good feedback, or your video doing well, right? Or if it's like a project, like putting something together that you're trying to manifest. I feel like that's the overall energy here. It's like something here that you're seeing, that you're wanting here for yourself, that's, you know, will bring that sense of spiritual and emotional fulfillment. I think there's a little bit of frustration in your energy. I'll keep it real. You have the Five of Wands in your current energy at this time, which the Five of Wands is, it is frustration. It could also be dealing with others, right? Ten of Cups, Five of Wands could be family drama as well. So for some of you, maybe there's been some family drama and you're just kind of wanting to bring the stability back in with the Queen of Pentacles being in your challenge. So the Five of Wands, and even if it's not family drama, right? Five of Wands is like, it could be drama in general though, right? Some of you could be having even haters at this time as well. I've been picking this up for you, Gemini, and I read the comments too. I feel like Geminis have been dealing with like a lot of narcissistic energy, because that's something that I've been seeing a lot, like with people commenting and stuff, or just people just fucking with your energy, Gemini. But the Five of Wands, it's like you could also just as well be frustrated. I think at this time, it's like you're actually challenging yourself here too. Like you're challenging yourself to evolve, to get better. Like let's just say, for instance, if you have a bad habit with something, it's like you're trying to break that habit by like making better habits or creating better habits. But the Five of Wands in general, it's like you yourself, like you're trying to grow as an individual. But there could be challenges in the way. Some of you are putting those challenges in front of you. Some of you are just dealing with challenges. But the Queen of Pentacles being in the challenge, this could be challenges around like money, resources, finances at this time. I just really feel like you're trying to purify things. So Rabbit on this card represents like the purification of things, and like really wanting to like clean things up so that way you can actually create the type of stuff that you want in your life, whether it's money, resources, or just anything in general that brings you a sense of like comfort and stability. Queen of Pentacles as well is like something that you're giving birth to in regards to a creative project as well. Like you could be dealing with a little bit of frustrations at this time. What's the future position? Damn, you pulled the same cards, Taurus. You have the Eight of Swords here. Yeah, you know what? And I want to say this, your hard work is paying off here. Some of you could be frustrated because you're feeling like, damn, I'm putting a lot of energy, Five of Wands, the Wands, I'm putting a lot of my energy into something, and it just feels like it's like I'm pulling teeth to get some type of rewards or some type of success. But the universe is saying here to like, stick to the process. I'm almost seeing like you creating some form of like a ripple effect. And it's like you can't see it now, but like all your energy that you're putting into something, it's like you will have like your breakthrough here. Because I'm kind of seeing with this Eight of Swords being in the future, you kind of being in your head about something and getting discouraged, Gemini. Because the Five of Wands deals with courage. Oh damn, I don't have the overhead cam. Sorry. Five of Wands deals with courage because it's a Leo card. It's Saturn and Leo. So, and I kind of see you maybe getting discouraged about something, and then I see you kind of overthinking something here. The Eight of Swords is the trap of the mind. It's the prison of the mind. It's like when our own negative self-talk gets in the way, our own criticism, and then we start to feel like we're not good enough, and then we get stuck in analysis paralysis, and then we're like, we want to give up. But I feel like the universe is like encouraging you here not to give up. It's like you are, there's things that you can't see yet that are shaping up for you. Clarify this Ten of Cups for the overall energy. You have the King of Cups here. I see a lot of you here as well, really seeking and searching for a deeper meaning in life and when it comes to the things that you're devoting yourself to, right? King of Cups, Ten of Cups is a type of energy to where it's like, I'll give you an example. Like, let's just say you're working a career, or maybe you don't have a career, or you don't have work, but it's like you're really, and let's say, like, in regards to the career, right? Let's say you're in a bad career, or you're somewhere where you don't want to be, right? You feel like what you're doing is meaningless. The King of Cups, Ten of Cups is like someone who is searching out and wanting to devote themselves to something that will bring spiritual fulfillment and emotional fulfillment and make their life feel like there's deep meaning. And I think a lot of you at this time are seeking that out and trying to create that. Even if you do have a good career, it's like, it's like what you're doing, or if it's like work or career, or even just anything with life. It's like, I think you're really trying to just like devote yourself to like some type of spiritual cause that's bigger than yourself. Clarify the Five of Wands. You have the King of Wands here. Yeah, I'm almost hearing comparison. I want to get caught up in comparison here, Gemini, right? Like Five of Wands, King of Wands. This is where there's two sides of the coin with this, right? This is where people could be jealous of you and hating on you with what you're doing in your life, right? On the flip side, this is where you could also be as well, maybe comparing yourself to others and getting frustrated because maybe you haven't obtained, or what you think, right? You haven't obtained what they have. But I feel like the universe is saying like not to compare yourself to anybody. It's like with anything, the Five of Wands teaches us to cultivate and strengthen our own will to assert ourselves confidently and be our own authority to be able to create and build the vision here that we want with the King of Wands. To clarify the Queen of Pentacles and the challenge, you have the Three of Swords here. Yep. Some of you could be feeling like a lack of support, even maybe possibly even a lack of stability. It could be like with money and resources and finances. I ain't gonna lie, like the world is getting hard as shit out there. And I don't think it's gonna be getting any better. Like, so it's like, it kind of is like this energy I feel like we're in as a collective. It's like sink or swim. And I think at this time, it's like, Gemini, you ain't sinking. You're like, you know what, I'm gonna do everything it takes so that way I can cultivate stability and create the things that I want in my life. But I definitely see here in your challenges, like you have been dealing with disappointments. You can even be feeling like things aren't fair or haven't been fair. Clarify the Eight of Swords in the future position. You have the Star card here. Yeah, the Star card really encourages us to nurture the glimmer of hope that is our aspirations and our dreams and our visions. and to not get lost in the minor details of things. The star card with the big bright star in the middle, it's like focusing on your long-term vision and having perspective and not getting caught up in, like, you know, the pettiness of things with the Five of Wands, getting caught up and getting frustrated with the little things. So yes, there could be big things as well, I get that. But the star card is saying here, like, you still have, like, your dreams are still alive, right? The things that you want, the things that you are wanting to create are still alive for you to be able to manifest. And also I want to say this as well. The star card is a card of miracles here. And when I say miracles, I'm not saying like you winning the lottery. I always kind of use that example. But what it really means is like your things turning out better than expected, right? But it does take you like remaining in alignment with what your vision is. Eight of Swords is when we can get caught up in our head and then we lose sight of what it is that we're trying to do, because maybe there's been setbacks or there's been failures. And it can be very disencouraging. But the universe is saying here, like with the star card, it's like things can turn out a lot better than you expect. Just don't allow yourself to get, you know, stuck in your mind with things. So that's what I got for you, Gemini. All right, let's do Cancers. All right, Cancers, let's see. You know what I was thinking about? I wonder if I should bring back love reads to the channel. Like maybe if I did the regular, like, you know, like the overall spread, the general energy spread that I do for the individual signs, but then also do another spread for love. I've been thinking about it. All right, Cancers. Let me actually timestamp this. Cancers. You pull this look at the bigger picture here. Some of you may have Gemini in your chart. Let's see. It's interesting, Cancer. I feel like there's well, let me pull your cards first, just to clarify here. I kind of feel like the universe is wanting you to look at like the bigger picture of like what it is that you're aiming at here. Because I'm getting here, it's like you want to set certain intentions, or maybe you have certain intentions here, but it's almost like you have the intention, but you're wondering, almost kind of picking up that you're like kind of wondering or maybe lost about like where to aim or what to aim for. You have the Ace of Cups here for your overall energy. Let's see. The Two of Cups. And you have the Three of Wands. Well, in regards to love, speaking of love, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, in regards to love and relationships at this time, the Ace of Cups is the soul receiving love. The Two of Cups is the exchange of love between two people. So I feel like at this time, there is an emphasis here on love. If you're dealing with a love situation here, the Three of Wands is in your challenge. I'm kind of picking up here. There could be like some questions here that you're having about a certain relationship at this time. But I'm almost kind of seeing here like not to jump to conclusions here, Cancer. And this doesn't just have to be with romance, right? So just apply it to your situation. Like this can be with like any type of relationship. I'm almost here like not to jump to conclusions here, because I feel like some of you could be wondering like, well, does this person love me, or am I loved, or do they care about me? I do feel like this person does care about you. I do feel like this person does love you. Maybe they've done certain things here that made you maybe question things here, but I feel like it's the universe is like kind of wanting you to look at the bigger picture. It's like not to let like maybe something that they said, or maybe if they made you a little bit upset, like take away from the fact that that they love you. I think this person does love you, and that they do care for you. What is your future position here? You pulled the Moon card here. Also too, when it comes to yourself as well, the Ace of Cups is the soul receiving love, like I said. And there's an emphasis here with the reading. It's like I feel like the universe is really wanting you to embrace like things that bring you emotional peace and serenity here, things that nurture you, things that make you feel emotionally and spiritually satisfied here. Because I feel like in your current energy at this time, it's like you're really wanting to prioritize like your own needs at this time. I think there is an emphasis here on having to prioritize your own needs. Because the Three of Wands being in the challenge, there's certain things that you're wanting to move toward. And there could be some things here that you're also waiting for. If you're waiting for something here, I feel like the universe is saying it may take a little bit longer than expected. That's why this look at the bigger picture came out. Like, like to be patient with the situation. Because I do see with the Moon card being in the future, it's like maybe there's still like there's uncertainty because you're waiting for something. I do feel like it will show up. Like I do feel like there is an energy of it showing up, but there could be like you. I think this is you maybe. Your concerns could be growing with something here, but I think things will be fine. The Moon card is just saying like not to allow your fears to overcome you. Like you may be in an energy of like having to embrace the unknown for a moment, but eventually it's like you will move through that unknown energy. But also too, it's like giving yourself the permission here about what it is that you want to do, and also to prioritize like your own needs here. I think that's going to be very important. The reason why I say your own needs is because you're pulling independent energy with this Three of Wands. Like Three of Wands is Aries, which deals with independence, right? In the self, and it's Sun in Aries. So this is about like being yourself, doing things and embracing like your own autonomy and your own independence to take action on things that you want to take action on, to prioritize your own needs, to prioritize your own nurturing or your own emotional comfort and stability here. Because sometimes, and it's interesting because the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups can sometimes be an energy in the shadow of like codependence or depending on something. It can be anything, right? And we all do it, right? It could be validation, or it could be approval, or other people's opinions and stuff like that. I feel like the universe is saying here, like it's a time to prioritize like your own wants and needs at this time. We're going to clarify this Moon card. Let's see. Clarify the Ace of Cups here for the overall energy. Yeah, the Five of Swords. Yeah, for some of you, if this is a relationship, this could be something, Five of Swords is when your feelings get hurt. I'll keep it real. This is when your feelings get hurt, right? And you feel unrequited with love. So, but I do feel like, you will move through whatever this is. Some of you guys could be actually healing things with a person at this time, or just working things out with someone here. But I feel like also too, Cancer, you've grown so irritable or like upset to the point now to where it's like you are kind of in this energy of I'm going to start prioritizing like what I need, right? Five of Swords is that energy of, at first it hurts our ego, and then we're like, you know what, fuck it, like I'm gonna do what it is that I need to do. Clarify the Two of Cups. The Four of Wands here in your current energy at this time. Well, if you're looking for forgiveness in a love situation, or if you're looking to heal things with a person, I definitely feel like that is going to happen here. But again, Four of Wands is Aries energy again, it's Venus in Aries. And it's about your own values and the things that empower you. And it's allowing yourself to also be ambitious, right? And take action to start creating the things that you have defined for yourself that's going to bring you happiness and celebrations. Clarify the Three of Wands in your challenge. You have the Emperor. Aries energy again. Some of you may have Aries in your chart. The Emperor is the archetype of Aries. Yeah, and the Emperor is like sometimes we have to take things into our own hands. And it's where also too maybe our energy has been pulled on by others and it's taken away like our own, it's taken away from ourself. So a lot of you here are like really coming back to yourself at this time and prioritizing the things that you want to do for yourself and not letting other people tug on your energy. I'm kind of seeing here too as well, Cancer, that I'm almost kind of getting here like there's something here that you're starting to prioritize for yourself. And I feel like there's certain things that you want to do, but almost in a way it maybe takes you out of your comfort zone a little bit. But the universe is saying here, like, look at the bigger picture. Like, you may be uncomfortable for a little bit, right? Like, let's just say, for instance, like getting on camera, right? Like, at first it's uncomfortable, but then it's like you get used to it. Clarify the moon card. You have the Magician here. I'm gonna pull one more on this. You pull the Three of Swords here. You have the Moon, the Magician, and the Three of Swords here. I just think some of you, and the Three of Swords is a Libra energy, and it deals with relationships. It's Saturn in Libra, so it's like the lessons of what relationships have taught you. And I think what it's taught you here, Cancer, is like how to be more independent and rely on yourself. And not seek out, I'm not saying to not seek out support. I definitely feel like if you need support, like obviously seek out support, find people, right? And rely upon your support. But sometimes it's like, you know, people can let us down. So like for you, I feel like it's like you're learning and working on being the one to kind of, you're being like your own hero here, right? And doing things for yourself and taking things into your own hands here. I want to say with this Moon card as well that some of you, it's like you may be, I feel like something has kind of left a bitter taste in your mouth and you may be fearing that it's going to happen again. But the Moon and the Magician saying you never know. You just have to really, you know, keep manifesting here what it is that you want, but don't let memories, the Moon, Three of Swords of the past, like stop you from doing what it is that you want to do. And looking at the bigger picture, since it's a Sag energy, it's like, look at the bigger lesson here, right? Look at the bigger lesson of what, you know, the divine or God or spirit is trying to teach you. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. Let's do Leo. I love how I said I'm going to try to do these 6 minutes, but all right, let's see here. All right, here we go. Leo. Happy birthday, Leo. Let's see what's going on with Leos. Leo, your card came out. You have this, a time for healing. It's a balsamic moon. So a lot of you could be in an energy of healing or something that's going on in your life at this time. I feel like the universe is also encouraging you here to prioritize your healing. Like if you need time for yourself, whether it's solitude or stillness or just to even reconnect with your spirit, definitely give yourself the time and the space to do that here. The balsamic moon phase in astrology is it's the last bit of light before we come into another new moon, right? And it represents, like on a humanistic astrology level, it represents like we're aware about the future. Like so there's it's like we're gearing up for the future, but we're also realizing at the same time like there's a little bit of energy left that we have to kind of sort through and work through in order for us to be prepared for the next cycle. And I think that's where you're at right now. Thank you, Lavinia, for the super chat. I appreciate it. All right, Leos. right, you pulled your own card here in the outcome. Very interesting that you pulled this, a time for healing. This could be maybe a separate message here, or maybe a more personal, private message here for you, Leo, a time for healing. You did pull the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Cups here. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. I feel like there's something that you're working toward or working on. Page of Pentacles is my card of like improvements, right? And it's adding upon, you know, it's doing those improvements or self-improvement or adjustments, right, to create better quality when it comes to your life, whether it's with work or career or projects. You have the Knight of Wands in your current energy. Yeah, I feel like the universe is like encouraging you here to like tap into like what it is that you're passionate about. Like the Knight of Wands is like when we're passionate about something, or we're enthusiastic about something, or something in general that we do like brings us joy, puts us in the Knight of Wands energy. The Page of Pentacles is saying, it's like you have the ambition. The Page of Pentacles is saying like all you have to do or keep doing here is just like doing like those practical things here that's going to get you more success. You have the Page of Cups here in the challenge at this time. Also too, you know, the Page of Cups is the muse within the dream, and the muse represents like inspiration that flows through you, and the dream part is like your dreams. But the Page of Cups is like allowing yourself to intuitively respond to things, right? If something feels right, do it, right? Sometimes it's kind of like the message I was getting with Taurus and Gemini. It's like sometimes we'll catch a wave of like inspiration, or we'll catch a wave of like a feeling to do something, but sometimes we don't catch that. Sometimes we don't ride that wave. And if we don't ride the wave and then we wait and then we try to do it later, it's like, oh, I'm kind of like missing the juice. I'm kind of missing the energy. I don't really feel like doing this. Or like, oh, like I'm not inspired anymore, you know? So it's like whenever that inspiration does hit you, it's like I feel like the universe is saying like to like do it immediately. Like even tonight, I was like, I feel inspired to do a reading. I was like, maybe I'll just do it in the morning. But I knew, I was like, no, I'm not going to have the same wave of inspiration that I've gotten to do the reading. Or to do an all signs, right? You did pull the Sun card here in the future position, which I feel like this is a card of success. If some of you, you know, Knight of Wands could be competition. So if there's anything that you're doing in regards to competition, the Sun card can represent like you winning something, or you know, you overcoming something, or you just getting a personal win or a personal victory here for yourself. But just in general, I feel like there's like this is you like feeling happy here that you've done something, or that you've created something here. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. You have the Devil card. Yeah, something is requiring like for you to get very critical. And I think you already know this here, Leo. Like the Devil card is like when we have to put certain structures in place because there's an emphasis being put on achieving some form of objective, right? The Devil card, yes, it's the card of negativity. We all know that, right? But I think like we're more mature here. I don't think we're all dealing with, you know, toxicity. If that is the case, the Page of Pentacles is like making improvements to cut out the toxicity. But I think with the Devil card, it's Capricorn, which deals with your ability to be like tenacious when it comes to your objectives and keep working and applying yourself. And I feel like that's where your strength lies too. Clarify the Knight of Wands in your current energy. You have the Six of Cups here, which I like here, Leo. Like I feel like there's something here that I'm seeing some of you here like getting more encouragement or feeling encouraged. Also, Six of Cups is a card of healing as well. Now, if you've been doing the work that's necessary, like the inner work, I feel like it's like your vitality is coming back online and your enthusiasm is coming back online because you have been healing. Clarify the Page of Cups in the challenge. You have the Two of Wands here. Yeah, Two of Wands is our ambitions, right? Wanting to take action on something. It's interesting, Leo. It's like if anything new, like you just feel inspired to do, like the universe is like saying to like trust those gut instincts here, like to trust your instincts in general. Clarify the Sun card here in the outcome. Yeah, you have the Temperance card. Like something is coming together beautifully for you. And I think you will be happy with what this is. Also, the Temperance is a card of healing as well with the Six of Cups. So if there's been things that have been out of balance and you're bringing into balance, right? And this could even, it could really point to anything. But the Sun card is like when we feel like whole, like we don't feel like we're fragmented, right? And like some situations in life really fragments are being, there could be minor situations that happen that uproot us, right? But I feel in general with what you're reading is like there is a deeper level of healing coming in, and you being happy here and feeling that connection back to your spirit. So that's what I got for you, Leo. Let's do Virgo. All right, Virgos. 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 What's going on, Virgos? All right, you pull this, a fiery climax approaches. What y'all doing, Virgo? I think something is coming to a peak, though. It's interesting. This card can represent like anger and frustration. I think a lot of you guys are trying to overcome a situation here. And with the Seven of Pentacles being here in your current energy, this could be financial, right? This could be in regards to your money and your resources, but also just the accumulation of how results have turned out. Like I feel like it's like you're not satisfied. You do have the Chariot here for the overall energy. So it's like you're trying to triumph and get success here and move forward or move things forward here. It's interesting. I feel like you have like a lot of pent up energy here, Virgo. You have the Three of Swords here in your challenge, which the Three of Swords is heartbreak, feeling disappointed, feeling a defeat or a setback. And it could be making you upset at this time. Or it's, it's kind of like, it's kind of boiling up frustration because it's like you're wanting to like overcome whatever this is, or like to get more success or get more progress or produce more results here. You do have the Queen of Cups in the future position. So if there has been anything that has emotionally uprooted you, I feel like with the Queen of Cups, I see you coming back into being emotionally rooted, right? And also too, if like you've been needing certain things to like feel comfortable or just like for your energy to settle down here, this Queen of Cups is telling me that your energy will settle back down. Let's see. Clarify the Chariot here in the current energy. You have the Devil card. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. You have the Two of Wands. You have the Eight of Cups. And you have the Page of Cups here. Yeah. The Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. This could be support or somebody here helping you here with your situation. And I feel like this is what brings in emotional comfort. Because this Three of Swords, Eight of Cups in the challenge, it's like there's just something here that you're just trying to get through. For some of you, I'm hearing like flight delays or something like that, because you have the Chariot and the Devil. So if there's been any flight delays, I feel like you'll get through that. Or if there's just been any delays of traveling or delays with anything, this is going to be a frustrating Mercury retrograde, and it is Mercury retrograde. So it's like, yes, there could be some things that come up that kind of delay things, but I feel like, you'll be able to like move through that energy. But I think there's just something in general. It's like you're just trying to move through a situation. Like Eight of Cups can just sometimes represent, it's not just like walking away from something. It's just like trying to move on from something, right? Or just kind of tap back into the flow of life and like having to just flow with the river. Right? It's like when we allow ourselves to like not swim upstream anymore with resistance. It's like, okay, let me just let this go and let me work through this energy. And I think that's what you're doing here. You have the Two of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles here. in your current energy, it's like, yeah, it's the waiting game. The Seven of Pentacles is the waiting game, right? Waiting and looking at your situation more deeper, right? This could be you looking and looking at your resources deeper, or your money, or just trying to figure out how to produce, you know, what it is that you're trying to create. But it's interesting because it's like, even though there's been like a setback, I don't feel like there's anything, this is something that's gonna like set you back, or like keep you back, or keep you from going where it is that you're trying to go. I think you'll still get to where it is that you're trying to get to. I just think you're preparing at this time, you know, and making corrections here. And then you have the Chariot and the Devil for the overall energy. Yeah, it's like, I feel like you're having to get very strict here about like how you're going to be doing things, right? The Chariot and the Devil card is like, okay, like we have ambitions, we're trying to move in the direction of to get success, but it's like we have to like put in like these measures here and like be disciplined with what it is that we're doing, so that way we can get the success here that we want. Kind of reminds me of like, if it kind of reminds me, like maybe like if you're not paying attention sometimes, and then you're like, fuck, I should have not done that, I should have not done that, or I shouldn't have spent that, or damn, I should have like did the work at that time when I should have did the work. And it's like in a way, it's like you can be feeling like you have to like play catch up, which is what the Chariot Devil card is. Like, okay, like I gotta like get disciplined here and like make sure that I'm staying on top of things. And I see you being able to do that, and I feel like you are going to get some type of support here in the future, or some type of help here that's going to like help you like feel more relaxed with this Queen of Cups, Page of Cups. So that's what I got for you, Virgo. Let's go to Libra. All right, Libras. All right, here we go, Libra. What do we got? You pulled the Moon card, pulled the Hermit, you pulled the Ace of Wands here, and you pulled the Tower. I see some of you here getting some type of insight or some type of revelation. Because the Tower, yes, it represents like sudden shakeups or unexpected events, but also can represent the lightning bolt on the Tower represents some type of epiphany, right? Or some type of divine insight that you get that's really quick, and you're like, oh shit, like, you know, like, and so I kind of see that happening here, especially with the Hermit being in your current energy at this time. The Hermit can deal with like research, and it's like seeking out the deeper solutions here to figure out like what you can practically do, or figure out like just trying to get a deeper understanding of things here. And with the Hermit and the Moon, some of y'all are like literally dozing off when you're watching this at this time with the Moon card, because the Moon card can represent like sleepiness and going to sleep. I would also pay attention to your dreams though. I'm just joking around, but I'd also just pay attention to your dreams though. I'm almost seeing some of you have like a dream and it like comes true. Like, I don't know, maybe like some type of prophetic dream or something like that. So like pay attention to your dreams. Yeah, I mean, the Moon card is uncertainty. So I feel like at this time it's like there's a lot of unknowns. You're trying to figure out something here, right? And so the Hermit, it's like you're trying to gain the awareness with the situation. So it's like you're looking deeper or thinking deeply about something here. Because with the Ace of Wands being in the challenge, I think there's like it's almost as if it's like you're trying to find something motivating or inspiring, or you're trying to find something that's going to give you like that spark of energy to like do something, right? Or that's going to give you kind of like that oomph. And I see you finding it here with the Tower being in in the future. You have this bring love into the situation here. So this is also just a message here, like anything that you're doing at this time, like I think by bringing love into the situation, by being loving, it's going to be your best bet, especially when it comes to like communication or relationships, especially if you've been finding yourself like irritable or anything like that, or if you're dealing with irritable people, right? I think just by showing up with compassion and love will really help your situation. Clarify this moon card in your current energy or overall energy. You have the Three of Pentacles here. Yeah, there's like something here that I feel like, you know, the moon card is Pisces, and Pisces deals with the deepening of knowledge, right? Or the depth of knowledge, deepening of knowledge, but it deals with, Pisces is awareness, right? And so it's like you're trying to deepen your awareness about how you could put something together here with the Three of Pentacles, or how you can make something, whether it's cooperating with others or whether it's something that you're doing solo. So you're trying to figure out like how to put something together here, but it's still a little bit blurry. Clarify the Hermit, which is why you're doing the deep work here to figure it out. Yeah, Six of Swords. All right, Six of Swords moving into more calmer waters. It's like getting unstuck or just moving through the fog, right? So it's like some of you, it's like there's a little bit of confusion, or there's just some things that are unclear. Definitely with this card, bring love into the situation. If there's anything you're unclear of, or if there's any questions you have, like just ask the questions, right? Or just have the conversations. And I feel like that'll give you like these answers here that you've been seeking. But, you know, I see here that a lot of you here are just, I feel like you're just trying to gain clarity, Libra. Clarify the Ace of Wands in your challenge. You have the Fool card. Clarify the Tower. You have the Five of Cups. Even with your challenge, I feel like there's an energy here of you. It's like you're wanting to begin something, but it's like you're trying to figure out, you're trying to put it all together first, or you're trying to figure it all out before you can begin, or before you feel like you're ready to begin here. It's interesting with the Tower and the Five of Cups here. I almost kind of get here that this Five of Cups is not new energy. I don't think this is something that's coming up. I think this is something that you've already been dealing with, which is why the Six of Swords is here. It's something that you're trying to move away from, something that has caused disappointment. And I kind of see here that like if there's anything new that you want to do, the Tower is like the reset button in the tarot. It's like the old ways of doing things, or the approach to things isn't working. And sometimes we want to keep trying, or we want to keep like seeing if it'll work. But I feel like the universe is encouraging you here to open yourself up to a different way of doing things, open yourself up to different possibilities here. And I think that's what you're seeking and you're searching out. I feel like if you come across something, or if something feels right, you should do it. Because I'm kind of seeing you here and like not missing an opportunity, but not taking the opportunity. Let's see here. We pulled this Hangman here. Yeah, I feel like there's some type of epiphany here with the Tower that you're getting. Star card. I feel like there's some type of epiphany here that you're getting that's going to make you see things different here. Or it's going to give you a different way of viewing something, which is going to help you connect to what it is that you're trying to do. Because after the Tower is the Star. But I feel like you're having to like reorient yourself here, and that's been the difficult thing. It's like that's what you're in the process of doing, is like trying to figure out how to reorient something, or how to correct something, or fix something. But it kind of just still feels like it's a little bit messy. All right, let's do Scorpio. I gotta get through these. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's see. Pull this, what do you need to release here? It's a waning moon. It's like it's an open-ended question here for you, Scorpio. Let's see. Scorpio. You pulled the Seven of Wands here for your overall energy. You pulled the Empress here in your current energy. It's interesting. I feel like something doesn't have a hold over you anymore, Scorpio. Which is like, it's almost like there's, what you need to release here is like something that happened in the past. It's almost, I don't even feel like it's, like, yes, it's in your present moment, because it could be something that you're still reflecting on, or that's still like in your emotional body, or something that you're still feeling or moving through. So if you are going through that process, I feel like you'll naturally be able to release it. But I sense here as well, like with the Seven of Wands, I'm almost seeing like the universe saying like nothing's holding you back here. The Seven of Wands is also about like whatever has happened, you know, and this is what I just got for you in your in your individual sign that I just did, that I uploaded tonight. I'll go watch that if you haven't watched it yet. But with the Seven of Wands, I feel like there's this energy here towards like you're rising again here, Scorpio. It's like the universe is like wanting you to rise up to the occasion, rise up to the challenge. Because I'm almost kind of feeling like what you need to release is maybe some type of old story that could be keeping you stuck. Right, like the stories we tell ourselves about things. Because I feel like with this Empress being in your current energy at this time, it's like, well, let's see what the challenge is. You have the two of Wands. And you have the Lovers here in the future position. So I almost kind of see like some of you, there's this oracle card in one of the oracle decks, and this is like what I'm getting. It was called spiritual narcolepsy. So it's like where we fall asleep spiritually, and then we kind of forget like about our own like spiritual prowess, our own spiritual power to be able to rise again and to like do things again. And with this Empress, I'm seeing you here in your current energy. It's like there's things that you're focused on at this time that you want to create. It's like you're wanting to make your life the most prosperous you can make it, the most abundant you can make it. You're just wanting to get back into an energy here of like a pleasure, right? And not being an energy of pain. I think with this Empress here as well, it's like you're wanting to focus only on creating things that actually are meaningful and actually are like pleasurable. But it's interesting that you have the Two of Wands in the challenge and the Seven of Wands as the overall energy. Kind of seeing here like the universe is saying like to get started here with your creations. I don't really feel like there's anything holding you back. I don't know your full situation here, Scorpio, but I feel like the universe is saying like now is your time to like, you know, to not let anything hold you back anymore. Because with the Lovers card is like I see you coming finally back into alignment here and feeling whole again. Also, this is a good indication with love with the Empress. I feel like in regards to your relationships, you'll be finding more compatibility. Or not compatibility, could be compatibility for me to say that, but more cooperation. I feel like you're being encouraged at this time as well, Scorpio, to create with others or to share your creations with others. Clarify the Seven of Wands, you have the Three of Cups. Clarify the Empress. You have the Judgment. And you have the Nine of Swords here. Yeah, Two of Wands, the Judgment card. The Judgment card is about... it's kind of like the reset button again, like how the Tower is, but the Judgment card is like a second chance, giving yourself another chance here, like not to let like the past, right? The Judgment, these people are rising up from their graves because they're getting a second chance. It's like the universe is granting them a second chance. And I feel like you're being granted here a second chance, or the universe is like trying to get you to take the initiative on something, right? And to answer that deep calling that's within you, that in regards to like something that you're feeling called to do. But maybe, you know, there could be like some form of like a story you're telling yourself about how you can't do it or that you won't be able to do it. I don't feel like that's true at all. I feel like you have everything, all the resources here to be able to do what it is that you want to do. And resources doesn't just have to be like money and all that stuff. It could be your wisdom, your knowledge, your understanding. It could be your skills, your talents, your gifts. Because the Seven of Wands, Three of Wands, or Three of Cups here for the overall energy. It's like, I feel like the universe is saying here, like like that you're a leader. Like this is what I'm getting here, Scorpio. Seven of Wands is like someone has to lead, right? Someone has to be the one to take initiative, pull people up, right? Lead by example. And I feel like that's one of your gifts here, is like leading by example, or like being a strong leader, or just leading the way and taking the initiative with things. And I feel like the universe is like encouraging you to tap into that here, because it's like, you know what it is that you can create, the Empress and the Devil, but it's like having to create the structure for it to be able to give birth to it. But I already feel like you kind of already have the structure. It's just now it's just about the action. But as soon as you take action, it's like boom, with the Lovers, it's like you find yourself back in like harmony here, and you find yourself back feeling like yourself. You have the Nine of Swords here, but the Nine of Swords is, I feel like this is like the worry and the anxiety about things, about how maybe you won't be able to do things. But the Lovers, it's like, it's so interesting, because I see you here like transcending and rising above and like going through your metamorphosis here, Scorpio. But it's almost in a way like you could be still fearing like maybe the worst case scenario. I feel like the universe is saying like you're protected, like things are going to work out fine. Also, there's this deeper purpose, because the Judgment call, the Judgment card is the call to awakening. So there's some deeper purpose that's awakening within you. And I feel like it's been there for some time. And it's almost like it's something that you like know you should do, and that you've been wanting to do. And the universe is saying like, you know, to not waste any more time. Like, it's like now's the time to lead or take the initiative. You do whatever the fuck you want to do, Scorpio. Shit, I'm just saying. All right, let's do Sagittarius. Wow, I never heard anyone with your kind or advice before. That's because most fucking tarot readers don't know tarot. I'll say it. I said it. They just repeat the same shit everybody else says. I got tarot readers on here triggered right now. Is he talking about me? No, I'm not. I'm not. There's actually a lot of great tarot readers. Oh shit. You have the Seven of Swords. You have the Seven of Swords here for your overall energy. And you have the Ten of Swords in your current energy at this time. Yeah, I think you're in a process of reinventing yourself, recreating things. Also, the Ten of Swords is always says like the definition of insanity. It's like you realize when something like isn't working and it just keeps giving you the result that you don't want. So I feel with the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords is being open to different strategies and tactics. And also the Seven of Swords, since it's Moon in Aquarius, Aquarius deals with an energy of like having to be eclectic, like opening your mind up to different ideas, right? And just trying things, experimenting with things here. And I think that's what you're in the process with. Some of you, it's like you could just, it doesn't have to be like on a major level, but it's like you're kind of having to experiment with some of the resources here that you have, or just with your current situation. Because with the Nine of Wands being in the challenge, that you're trying to figure out how to take action here. But it's like you want to take action in the way that's the most efficient, that's going to get you what it is that you want. So that's why I'm kind of seeing you in this energy of like feeling like, okay, like I'm going to have to switch things up or try newer things. And I feel like the universe is definitely encouraging you to do that with the Seven of Swords as the overall energy. It's almost like you're having to like do something in a smarter way. You did pull the Knight of Pentacles here in the future position. I think you're finding something that sticks with this Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is like the practical things that actually work, that progresses toward our goals. But it's like first, it's like, because the Knight of Pentacles, yes, he's like the slowest moving knight, and it is like where you're having to like be patient with the process. But he's also the most trustworthy knight, because it's like he practically does things, right? And so the things that he does can't be disputed, right? It's like they're solidified in stone, because they practically work. And so the Seven of Swords being the overall energy, it's like the universe is saying here, like, you could be in a process of experimenting and having to switch things up. But I see you finding a solution here, or finding something that practically sticks, that allows you to be able to get what it is that you want, or that helps you here. You pulled the South Node card. It says, don't let your past hold you back here. And that's that. Oh, damn. I forgot I don't have the overhead camera. And that's the Ten of Swords and the current energy. Right? It's like having to, it's like breaking a pattern. Clarify the Seven of Swords. You have the High Priestess here. Yeah, Seven of Swords. High Priestess is like being observant. It's like learning and listening and like being open-minded and allowing yourself to be receptive to newer things. And I don't feel like you're not doing that. In fact, it's like I feel like you're very open to that at this time. So the Seven of Swords and the High Priestess could be like, I kind of look at the Seven of Swords sometimes as like Pinterest. Like, let's just say you're an artist and you're creative, but like maybe you're experiencing a like creative block or something, until like you go on like Pinterest to get like ideas, right? And then you're like, oh, okay, I can figure out like how to create my own thing based off of like all the inspiration that I have, or I've gotten. And that's what I kind of feel the overall energy here is for you, is like to like experiment, like, and sometimes the High Priest, Seven of Swords is like, maybe like, let's just say for instance, like you listen to a podcast that you don't normally listen to, or that you don't normally listen to, right? For whatever reason, like we have our own preconceived judgments with things, right? But then we realize like, oh shit, I actually got like a lot out of that or something. Like, oh, okay, like I like that made me think differently, or that made me think about something in a different way, or inspires me to do something different. I feel like the universe is like wanting you to like look where you haven't looked before, try things that you haven't tried before. Yeah, Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups. It's like something that you were ideally wanting to come to fruition, didn't, or hasn't, right? Clarify the Knight of Wands in the challenge, the Two of Cups, and you have the Nine of Wands here. Yeah, even in your challenge, it's like you're trying to figure out what's in alignment with you, like what's meaningful to you. And also the Ten of Cups is just meaning in general in life, that gives us a sense of spiritual connectiveness. And it's like you could be like feeling disconnected from certain things at this time. And so the Knight of Wands, Two of Cups is like you're trying to seek out and find things that inspire you, uplift you, that are meaningful for you. But it's like you could be struggling to find that at this time. I do see you finding it here with the Knight of Pentacles, but I think it is going to be kind of a process here, because you did pull the Nine of Wands. And so it's like you have to be patient with the process, but I do feel like you are like making steps here with the Knight of Pentacles, and like you are practically finding things that work. I feel like the universe is saying like, don't give up on your process here with the Nine of Wands. It's like, yes, you fought many battles and you feel kind of maybe drained or exhausted, or just kind of feel, you know, like the wounded warrior. But the Knight of Pentacles is like, you know, stick to the process of what you're doing, be patient, and then you'll be able to have like your breakthrough here. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. Let's do Capricorn. Damn, I wish I would have brought my water over here. All right, Sagittarius, let's see. I'm on Capricorn. Whoops. You pull this, you and your loved ones are safe. So if you've been worried about things, I feel like Spirit's confirming like things will be okay. Also feel as well, Capricorn, there could be some things coming up to where it's like you're really like When it comes to your personal life, it's like you're wanting to create more security. And like maybe you're feeling the instability with things, and you could be like fearing like whether or not like you'll be able to find that security and that stability. You have the Eight of Cups here for the overall energy. The Eight of Cups is the wanderer in tarot. I'm not saying you're a wanderer, but I feel like there are some wonders here that you're having. And also Eight of Cups is like, I just feel like, you know, you're seeking out and you're searching here for something new that's going to bring you a sense of stability here. Clarify your, or not clarify, your current energy is the Seven of Cups here. What is the challenge? The King of Pentacles. Yeah, the King of Pentacles in the challenge, which points to stability, right? Stability in your foundation. Could be things with work and career at this time. Some of you, you know, you could be trying to seek out in like work and employment, or let's just say you already have a job. It's like you're trying to seek out newer solutions here to cultivate more prosperity, to cultivate a better sense of stability. Because even with the Seven of Cups being in your current energy at this time, the Seven of Cups is the power of the imagination. So I feel like you're getting very creative at this time. It's like you're having to make choices here, or like you're having to open yourself up to new choices. Also, Seven of Cups, like it's like you're searching for something with that Eight of Cups. You have the Two of Cups here in the future position. So the Two of Cups is a Cancer card, and you pulled this new moon in Cancer card that says you and your loved ones are safe. And Cancer does deal with, you know, our own emotional security, right? When it comes to our personal life, when it comes to our stability and our foundation. So there could have been some things that have uprooted you, and you could be feeling the lack of stability. But with the Two of Cups, you could be meeting someone here, or someone could be helping you, and it's bringing back in like that sense of reassurance here, right? And you're getting your needs met, things that you've been needing for yourself to feel secure. Clarify the Eight of Cups. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Seven of Cups. King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. And you have the Two of Cups, Ten of Cups here in the future position. So I think things are going to be all right. You know, I see you being happy here in the future. Like some type of need is getting met here that you've been needing. You have the King of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles in your challenge at this time. I think your challenge is like work has been the challenge, right? The things that you know, your job, right? And it's like you've been putting a lot of hard work and effort into things. And I think at this time, it's like you're trying to balance like your personal life and your career life here. And I think you're having to make certain adjustments and rearrange some things here. It's interesting because with the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Cups, it's like you're moving into a different chapter or a different season here. I like that the Wheel of Fortune is here because it does point to like transitions that flow. So like you're in a process of transition and a process of change here, but I think you're moving like with the Wheel of Fortune being here, it's like the change is here, or the next thing that you're moving into. You know, there's going to be a benefit to it. Like it's going to turn out better than you expect here. You have the Seven of Cups and the Emperor here in your current energy. It's interesting, even though like things could be going on with you, Capricorn, I still feel like you have this attitude of like, I have everything under control, right? And so I feel like with this Emperor card, it's like you're taking things into your own hands, and because of that, it's like you're getting and finding here the things that you need. Some of you, when it comes to work and career, if you're, let's just say you're self-employed, right? You have your own business. If you've been looking for like clients, or you've been looking to just build your network, I do see that happening. If you're in a job and you're in a career at this time, or something that you're doing, if you're just looking for newer things here that are going to help you, you know, build upon your foundation, I do see you getting that need met with the Two of Cups. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn. Let's go to Aquarius. Yeah, I did Gemini. Gemini's at the beginning. If you rewind, I have the signs up. So if you just rewind until you see Gemini, you'll be able to watch it. All right, Aquarius. Yeah, if conclusions are within reach here. Definitely feel like there's a rebirth here happening with something. You have the death card in your current energy at this time. So some of you, it's like you could be in a process of transformation at this time. Like there's been changes here, like big changes that have been going on with you, Aquarius. And I actually feel like you've been managing these things quite well. It's like, yes, there's been the breakdown of things, but I feel like it's also allowed you to, you know, the decay of one thing fertilizes another. And I think that's like something that you've been going through, is like the breakdown of things, but it's also like the rebirthing of things as well. But you could be feeling more of that death card energy of like, you know, your ego could be feeling like, oh damn, like things are breaking down, like things are changing. When I say ego, I don't mean that in a bad way, right? But I feel like with this conclusions that are within reach card, you have the 9 of Pentacles here for the overall energy, which represents like you reaping your rewards here and your gains from your hard work and your persistence. So if you've been working really hard and you've been doing like deep changes and you've been wanting to make big transformations here, right? Whether these transformations were forced upon you or whether you initiated them, with the 6 of Pentacles being in the challenge, you're just trying to get your rewards, like you're trying to get your returns here, right? You're trying to get, you know, you're trying to get the work that you've been putting into something. It's like you're trying to get back what you've been putting in here. You did pull the Judgment card, which I feel like you will with the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like you will. Also, too, some of you, I think this is like going to be for someone very specific or maybe a small amount of people. I'm almost kind of picking up some of you have put yourself in a position of success, and it's like you feel like the timing of things, it's like it's time for you to like, or it's been time for you, like this could be something that you've already started or you just started, like to take what it is that you've done and like transform it in a more bigger way, right? Like let's just say, for instance, I'll give you an example. Like let's just say, for instance, you've always read tarot, but it's like you want to start like I don't know, like a life coach business or something like that. And it's like you set yourself up to be able to like make that transition. This, I'm telling you, it's going to be for somebody very specific, or it's going to be for someone or for a select few. But you've set yourself up to make these transformations, to make these changes. And you may be wondering, like, will this pay off? 6 of Pentacles being in the challenge. I feel like it will. You did pull the Judgment card here in the future position. So, and the Judgment card is like the call to awakening. It's like when a purpose, like a newer purpose is being born in your life. And like you have to answer that call. It's like the call of initiation, the call to adventure. So I'm seeing you like step into something new here, or to embrace something more fully. Yeah, you pulled the Death card and the Fool card in the current energy. Yeah, it's like you're ready for transformation. The believe it or not, the Fool card is symbolic of transformation. It's the archetype of Uranus, the planet Uranus, which is encouraging us to, like, whenever we feel that spontaneous urge to like defy what we have done before or go beyond what we have done before, it's like taking that leap of faith. And I feel like a lot of you have recently took that leap of faith, or you're feeling the call to do so. I would definitely do it. Like I feel like you're ready for whatever this next thing is, because like when I see you stepping fully into it, the Judgment card, King of Swords, and it's like you're well prepared for it. And also you could be making like a final decision here to like really embrace something fully if you've been kind of contemplating something here. I think your challenge at this time is like you may be wanting quick success, or you may be knowing that the situation isn't going to be something that will give you quick success, but you know it'll be worth it in the long run. So, because I think right now, 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles for your overall energy, it's like you're in a position here of strength. You're in a good position here to make transformations, or to make transitions, or to do things differently. And it could be anything. Like, let's just say like you've saved up, right? this is an example. Let's say you saved up to quit your job and to maybe like chill for 2 weeks and then start like your new business or something, right? It's like you put those structures into place, and this could be something that you're doing at this time. So if you're doing this, like putting these structures into place to be able to make that leap into something else, I feel like, you know, like that new thing that you want to do will be something that you eventually do, and then you'll be fully embodied with, or embodied in. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Let's do Pisces. Last but not least, Pisces. And then I'll answer super chat questions. I think I only got a few. But if you want to send a super chat question, you can. Be sure to read the super chat rules. Fuck, I forgot the timestamp, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius or Pisces. You pulled this, the answers you need are coming. So if you've been looking for any type of information or insight or just answers in general, I feel like they're on their way to you. Yeah, you pulled the Eight of Swords here for your overall energy. Yeah, I'm almost kind of seeing you guys questioning something really deeply. It's like you're trying to find like the right answer or the right intention in regards to something. So I feel like it's like there's something here that Pisces, you're such a deep sign, like your mind is so deep, like you have the ability to have an answer but feel like the answer is not good enough, and so it's like you keep seeking and seeking and seeking and seeking, which I'm just kind of like, you know, having a little fun with you right now, but I feel like with your situation, it's like you could be wondering like what steps to take at this time. I think you're needing clarification with things, and with this King of Swords, it's like you already know here like what to do or what you want to do, but it's like you're needing clarification with something. With the Three of Pentacles being in the challenge, I think what you're needing clarification on, or like problems that you're trying to solve or deeper answers that you're trying to get to, is like in regards to something that you've been working on with Three of Pentacles, something that you're putting together here. And if this is with other people or that deals with other people, like if you work with a team or it just deals with cooperation in general, like you could be trying to figure out like how to put all the pieces together, but maybe you're needing like certain feedback from other people, or you're needing to clarify things more deeper. I do see you getting that here with the Two of Cups, even if you're not dealing with other people, right? The Three of Pentacles would be, it's like you're trying to just figure out how to assimilate something here and put something together, but it's like you're trying to understand here first. You could be needing actually external answers, right? I do see you getting that with this Two of Cups being in the future, but also if you're just seeking these answers within inside yourself about how to go about approaching a situation to get the best result, to put something together, I feel like with this Two of Cups, it's like, yes, you're finding that here. Clarify the Eight of Swords, Ace of Swords here. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Yeah, Ace of Swords is, the swords deal with communication, thought, intellect, right? So there's something here that I feel like it's like you're trying to figure out what's the best way to do something. You could be in an energy of self-analysis or analysis paralysis here. And I feel like you may already have your answer. Maybe you're kind of doubting things. But I think if you're finding yourself in an energy of doubt, I feel like you already have the answers. Now it's just like just taking what it is that you know and like implementing it or taking the initiative on it. Clarify the King of Swords. You have the Lovers. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. You have the Temperance. Clarify the Two of Cups. You have the Two of Wands here. Yeah, something's going to be moving forward here. I feel like in your challenge at this time, definitely with the Temperance, Three of Cups can represent teamwork that's involved, or a project that deals with other people, or just something that deals with other people in general, to where it's like you're all having to work together, right, to put something together or to create something. I feel like if you've been needing clarification, you'll get the clarification. You'll find the answers here. The King of Swords and Lovers, and even if you're not dealing with people, Three of Pentacles and the Temperance is like trying to formulate something, figure out like what works, what doesn't work, right? It's like seeking and searching for the solutions. What the answers you need are coming. I do see you finding the solution here. You have the King of Swords and the Lovers here. Yeah, I think you're very focused on your purpose at this time. Like you're very focused with staying in alignment and being in alignment with what your truth is and what you want to do. And I think at this time, there's something here that you're really desiring here to create and build and put together. And I think you're very focused at this time. And like I said, I feel like this is more so like if you're needing clarification, or if you're needing some form of answers that are external, I feel like you will get them with this Two of Cups. You'll get them from the person, or you'll get them in general from a source here. That's going to allow you to be able to take action here with the Two of Wands, or what it is they need to take action on. But the Temperance, Three of Pentacles is encouraging you here. Like, you know, if you're in a process and it's like, you know, you're trying to figure things out and you're trying to, you know, bring things together, the universe is saying like to just be patient with the process. You'll be able to work your magic, Pisces, and the magic will come together. All right, so that's what I got for Pisces, and that's what I got for all the signs. So I'm gonna go ahead and then jump into the super chat questions. I want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you all for liking the video, and yeah, and for the ones, Lavinia, thank you for the super chat. Julia, thank you as well. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna jump into the super chat questions. But anyways, I'm wishing you all a great night if you're signing off. All right. Okay. All right, Goddess of Love. What's my future journey? What's to come, Aquarius? Oh, you're an Aquarius, okay. What can you tell me for Goddess of Love? Pulled the Eight of Wands and the Star card so far. So what's to come? Very interesting. These two cards indicate synchronicity. If you've been getting signs and synchronicities, listen to the signs that you're getting. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your own inner guidance at this time, because that's leading you to something bigger than you can imagine right now. Like it's leading you to something that you can't yet see, but it's like I feel like you're getting like synchronicities, and so I would follow them. And also like listen, like if you're getting spirit messages, I would observe them as well. What is in your challenge? You have the Knight of Swords here. Okay. What's in the future position? King of Swords. What's in the outcome? You have the Queen of Wands here. You pull the Eight of Wands here for your overall energy. Yeah, there's something here shifting. I wonder if you're a Sag. No. I wonder if you're a Scorpio. If you're not, don't worry about it. But Scorpio, I titled their video like a cosmic shift. And it's interesting because the Star card does represent the connection to the stars and the cosmos. I feel like you're going through some form of cosmic shift, or you're going through some form of a big shift spiritually. Like you could be waking up even more. You could have recently gone through a spiritual awakening, or you could be going through one, or even if you have gone through one, I feel like you're going through another one. But I feel like with the Star card here, that the universe is saying here, like the sky's the limit for you at this time. and to actually connect to your aspirations and your inspirations and keep nurturing like your vision here in regards to the things that you want to create and the things that you desire in your life. Because the Eight of Wands is the height of ambition. So I feel like the universe is telling you to be ambitious at this time and to really aim high for what it is that you want. Like don't settle. Don't settle here. Right? Because the Knight of Swords being in your challenge, I feel like you're trying to figure out right now like what to aim at. And the Eight of Wands is like the ambition part, but it's like, okay, well, what do I aim at? Like, what actions do I take? Well, what should I do? Or what's my next? Like, what should I do? You pulled the King of Swords here in the future position. So there's something here that I feel like you have your eyes on. The King of Swords, and this is the message that I'm getting. It's like the King of Swords is like wanting you to stay focused on your goal. Like to stay focused on your North Star. With the Star card. Your dreams, your aspirations, the things that you're desiring, the things that uplift you, the things that inspire you. Right, and keep like nurturing your dreams, keep nurturing your vision here. I think it's important for you to stay focused. But I see you here being very focused with the King of Swords. So I see you very dialed in here, like very, very focused. And you have the Queen of Wands here in the outcome. So I see you also in a good energy and a good mood, feeling uplifted. And it's interesting too, I feel like your creative side is going to be really coming out here in the future. Like you being really creative, allowing yourself to express yourself naturally and authentically. Right, and feeling the warmth and the happiness that comes with that. The Knight of Swords sometimes is like, well, it can be an energy of like, I don't know what to aim at, or sometimes I don't know what to do. I think your advice here is to do what naturally feels right for you. Like sometimes we feel like maybe we have to do something in a specific way, right? But it's like, that really cuts off your creativity and that kind of cuts you off from like your soul's expression. I feel like it's like just allowing yourself to not just aim wondrously, is not what I'm saying, but to like move in the direction of like what your heart wants to express or what your heart wants. Because I feel like there's some big changes here with the Eight of Wands and the Star card. Like in the Eight of Wands, the Star card is like a domino effect. It's like once you get started with something, it's like the dominoes fall and it creates like a momentum. So that's what I got for you, Goddess of Love. Julia. Oh wait, did you have a question, Julia? Did you? Maybe you didn't. No, okay. Well, thank you for the super chat, Julia, if you're still in here. All right. All right, Leela. Leela, hello. What do I need to hear right now? Let's see. What does Leela need to hear right now? Okay, there could be things that you're thinking about, certain decisions here that you're wanting to make. I feel like you are contemplating with that Seven of Pentacles, and like you could be waiting in regards to making certain decisions, or maybe you're waiting on something to be able to make a certain decision. I feel like the universe is saying here like to not rush a process. The Two of Swords, I asked for the guidance in this position. The Two of Swords is about making balanced decisions, right? It's about really thinking through carefully in regards to like what decisions to make or what actions to take. Because the Seven of Pentacles in your current energy, or like the message that you need to know at this time. Like the Seven of Pentacles is a card that can point to being like resourceful. So like when it comes to like money and resources, I feel like the universe is like wanting you to be like smart with like your resources and to be as resourceful as you can, but also too not to like force a situation or like, I feel like the universe is wanting you to take your time, because with the Judgment card, if you've been kind of feeling like the timing is not right for something, I feel like the universe is saying like that's right, like to allow yourself to like wait a little bit longer and see how you feel about it later. Because with the Judgment card, I'm seeing like the timing here for something being right for you to make some form of decision. Also too, the Judgment card is some form of deeper pressure. It doesn't have to be like a negative pressure, but it is like a pressure to make a decision. But I feel like the universe is saying here, like if you're not ready to make a decision yet, don't make the decision. Don't rush the process. It's like you'll still have time to make that decision. But I feel like the universe is like wanting you to maybe reflect more on things, or to figure out here how to just to give yourself the time and the space to be able to make the smartest decision. Very interesting. So that's what I got for you, Leela. Oh, you sent another one too. You said, and what's coming towards me in August? What's coming toward Leela in August? Pulled the Strength card here. You know, the Strength card, if you've been finding yourself like feeling disconnected, or if you've been finding anything holding you back, I feel like with the Strength card, it's like you'll finally gain like the strength, or you'll be finally able to let something go or to overcome something here with the Strength card. Also too, this is what I'm seeing for August, or that's what, yeah. Anything that you have like felt shame around, or just felt like you are inadequate, it's like I see you finally being able to like overcome any type of limiting belief like that. You did pull the Five of Pentacles here. The Five of Pentacles is definitely a card of like encouraging you here, kind of like similar to the reading I just did for you right now, like to be resourceful. The Five of Pentacles is like when we could be going through like a struggle, whether it's financial or just whether it's just something in general in life that we're struggling with, and we feel like we're kind of left out in the cold. And there's like certain things that we're needing. I still see here, I gotta be real, the Five of Pentacles, you know, I feel like with the Strength card and the Five of Pentacles being here, it's like you are overcoming difficulties here, but it's it's like you're making progress, but it's like there's still like a lot of things that need to be done. So the universe is encouraging you here to like keep going with what it is that you're doing. Also, Strength card, Five of Pentacles, if you've been in like the woe is me, I kind of see you like snapping out of that. You're like, okay, like I'm gonna take things into my own hands, and like I understand that yes, I may be lacking certain things, or I may be behind with certain things, or things aren't going my way, but like it's like I see you realizing here like you have the strength to overcome your situation. And so like I see you tapping into an energy of more strength and allowing yourself to like not kind of be in the victim mode anymore, which I don't feel like you are a victim or anything, but it's like I see you just like really like just being like, okay, like even though this is difficult, like your attitude about the situation is improving. It's like you're taking the initiative and taking the lead. And so I see you moving through difficulty and progressing through any type of difficulty here. You have the Two of Wands here. And then this is the ambition, right? This is you acting with self-determination. It's like there's been some things I feel like you can't wait on anymore. I know I just said like in the recent read that I just did a second ago, like if you need time to contemplate a decision, like take that time. I think that's still valid, but I also feel like there's certain things at this time, like there are things that you have to take action on. And so I'm seeing you here like really getting busy here with what it is that you need to do. Also, Two of Wands is like you will be able to overcome and achieve here the things that you have your eyes set on, but there's going to be a little bit of a difficulty that you're going to have to move through, but you do have the strength and you'll understand and feel that inner strength that's going to help you overcome those obstacles. So that's what I got for you, Leela. All right, let's do AM. Love life / self and manifestation in the near future. All right, let's take a look. When it comes to your love life in the near future, I'm not seeing a lot happening here. That doesn't mean it's a bad thing. I feel like there's an emphasis though, like being put more on like your responsibilities, like when it comes to work and stuff. Because you pulled the Knight of Pentacles in the challenge, which the progress of things that you're doing right now could be slow. And I feel like this is picking up maybe on your love life here, AM. It's like that may be at a halt at this time. That may be at a halt at this time, but the universe is saying like, it's okay, right? Like love will enter into the picture, or if you're in a relationship or if you're dealing with someone, like things will be okay. Maybe the emphasis is that maybe being placed on the love. Maybe it's more so on like your own personal responsibilities and the things that you have to do. I'm seeing here though, like you in the future position with the Two of Pentacles, and I'll go through all the cards, but with the Two of Pentacles being in the future position, like there is something here that I feel like you are working on. There's been a lot of changes here that you've been having to navigate. I always say like the ships in the background represent our ability or showcases and symbolizes like us navigating the ups and downs when it comes to changes here. So I see you here being able to navigate the challenges that you face here. Yes, there's a lot of changes here that you're making or that you may be feeling at this time, but I do feel like you'll be able to navigate those. There's going to be some ups and downs, but I feel like for the most part you got it. You have the Ace of Swords here in the outcome, which is a card of victory, but it's also a card of clarity here as well, especially if you've been kind of feeling like you need to make certain sacrifices, or you need to make, if you've been needing to make certain sacrifices, or if you've been needing to disconnect from things that aren't in alignment with what it is that you're trying to do. Because I'm saying that because I'm seeing the Five of Swords in your current energy at this time. It's like with the Five of Swords, and this could be an indication of love as well. Like maybe it's like your love life and things with love aren't progressing, or maybe it's on just the back burner at this time. So it's like, I feel like it's like you're having to really focus on like yourself and like your own like personal life and your stability in your career. But I do see you getting career success or having success when it comes to like your resources and your money and your finances here. You do have the Hierophant here for the overall energy. Yeah, it's like in a way with this Hierophant being here, I'm really picking up that the universe is like calling you back to like yourself. And I'm not saying like because you can't have love right now, right? It's like I think you'll have love in the future, But I think with this Hierophant, it's like you're having to devote yourself to like improving like your overall quality of life here, which I do see you doing with the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords here. If you've been disconnecting from things, or if you've been finding yourself disconnected, like not feeling in alignment with things, and you're trying to seek out newer things here, I feel like with this Ace of Swords, you'll be coming across something here that's going to be fresh and it's going to be new. Also, if there's been any type of conflicts that you've been having with anything, I see you finding the resolution with this Ace of Swords, Five of Swords energy, because you go from the Five of Swords to the Ace of Swords. But I'm almost kind of getting maybe you feeling like stuck in the mud recently with things, and like things not progressing. And so there's been like a lot of work here that you've been doing, or just like changes that you've been having to navigate. But I do see you finally like being able to, like you navigating those changes and making progress here. And I'm also seeing you get some form of answer or insight here that really allows you to like have clarity here with like your direction with things, where you're trying to go with things. But I don't pick up a lot with love. I don't. But that doesn't mean it won't happen, but I don't see it in the read. Because the Knight of Pentacles being in the challenge is like having to be patient with like moving things forward. And it's like there's a lot of things you have to attend to that need your attention practically at this time. And so it's like you're having to make these practical adjustments. But with that Two of Pentacles, is like you get your rewards, but like it comes from the work itself, which is like what I'm seeing. I'm kind of seeing you having your hands full here. But I don't think it's anything bad. I think it's just like, because there's just things that you have to do. There's a lot that you have to do. But I do see you with that Ace of Swords finally being able to move out of that energy of like of slowness or stuckness here. So that's what I got for you, AM. So let's see. Also, too, I want to say this as well. If something isn't in alignment with your values, because I'm kind of seeing something here, like you're not feeling in alignment with something, AM, like you're not feeling maybe in alignment with something. It's like almost in a way like maybe you once valued these things before, but I kind of feel like you're wanting to go the unconventional route with things, or maybe switch things up. And I kind of feel like it's that time. Like it's kind of like an energy to where it's like the conventional ways of things. It's almost like it's like you're wanting to do something unconventional. And I see that's also with this Two of Pentacles, like you making those types of changes here. And with that Ace of Swords, it's like you're finding, like it's almost like bringing in like it's almost like reinvigorating things here with the Ace of Swords. So that's what I got for you, AM. I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I've been on here for 2 hours, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, AM. Thank you. Let's see. Let's see. All right, we got one more super chat question. This is the last one that I'm going to take. Katana. I hope I said your name right. Katana, yeah, Katana. You say here, bonjour, hello. First time here, I need a confirmation, please. My question is, are the projects that we have with my partner, business and family, are they going to be successful? Okay. Let's take a look here. What can you tell me for Katana? Okay. Yeah, I would say yes, they will. You pulled the Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, the Ten of Cups was in the position. All the cards blend together, but it's in the position of the advice. The Knight of Cups is the overall answer to your question. Knight of Cups is a signifier with no negative cards that it will be successful. Knight of Cups is encouraging you here to stay dedicated to the vision and the dream that you have and to what it is that you're trying to create, that you're envisioning for yourself. The Ten of Cups is telling you to stay positive about things, right? Also, you said it's with business and family, and that Ten of Cups does represent family. So, yeah, I do see you all coming together and being able to produce something here. The Ten of Cups is also like a reminder to yourself as well to stay positive with what you're doing and to have a good outlook on things, and I feel like you will be successful. The Knight of Swords is in the future position, so you could be actually be gaining success quicker than you think here with the Knight of Swords. So there could be some things really moving forward here with the Knight of Swords. It's interesting. I want to say this, even though like we're in a retrograde at this time, which doesn't mean that things can't be successful and move forward. I guess they can. However, Mercury retrogrades can bring like an energy of like delays or having to re-go over things or relook at things. But I feel going into like late or middle September, I feel like that's when you'll start to see some things speed up here. But I think things are going well. I think they're gonna go well here. So that's what I got for you, Katana. So, all right, and that's what I got for everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I want to say thank you for all the support. Thank you for for the ones that sent super chats for donations. I want to say thank you. And even if you send a super chat question, I appreciate it. I hope you get something in return. Yeah, so I'm a bit tired, so I'm probably gonna go to bed. I feel like my brain's not working. Some people think reading tarot is just like flipping cards, but it's so taxing sometimes on the psyche. Like, so let me see. Hey, Goddess. Yeah, Goddess of Love, I did do your super chat question. You may have to rewind, but I did do it. I did it because you asked about your future journey, right? And what's to come. I did it. You just have to rewind. I did it. I don't know, maybe you weren't here, but I did it. Let me see if I can actually rewind and see and find it for you, because I did it. I'm gonna go to my channel real quick. Let's see here. I believe, let's see. Yeah, you were the first one that I did, Goddess of Love. You were the first person I did. Because I think I pulled the Star card, Eight of Wands. It's at the very beginning. You're the first person that I answered. So it's like whenever I first took off, when I took off the sign Pisces and put up, after I just finished Pisces, I jumped right into the super chat questions, and you were the first one that I believe. I know I answered it. You were the first one, I think. So. All right. All right, I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good night, all right? Bye, y'all.